So this here is a different scenario with the quadratic formula. You saw number 17. Value of A is 6, B is -2, and C is 5. So when we plug this into the formula, we'll be looking at 2 plus minus the square root of -2 squared minus 4 times 6 times 5, all over 2 times A, so that would be 12. So what ends up happening is we end up having 4 minus 120 over 12. So if you did in a calculator, you have 2 plus minus root -116 over 12. So the issue becomes when you go to split this up, you'd have x being positive 2 plus minus the root plus the root of -116 over 12. As soon as you go to plug this into a calculator, though, you're going to get a domain error. The reason you'll get the domain error is because there is no value for, in the real world, no value for the square root of -116. So what that tells me is that the roots are imaginary, which means that this thing does not cross the x-axis because there's no roots. So if you look at this in Desmos, here's what you end up seeing. There's your parabola, but it's lifted. And because it's lifted, it does not cross the x-axis, which is why this one works out the way it does. Quadratic formula gets us here, but the square root of -116 is your indicator that there would be no real solutions. So in algebra 2, you'll talk about how you get imaginary solutions, but there's no real solutions here.